What it reaches him is here. Now, one film that got released in both theaters and HBO Max this year was, of course, the recent Mortal Kombat film. Now, there is talks that we are supposed to be getting a sequel down the line, but looks like we could be getting some spin-offs for HBO Max as well. Mortal Kombat, which grossed 83.6 million at the global box office, just as movie theaters begin to reopen back in April. The tally might seem muted, but considering theaters weren't running at 100% capacity at the time, the film actually held its own. Warner Brothers had a frequently touted how well the film did on the HBO Max platform, with some even saying it performed a little better than the Suicide Squad. Arguably a high-profile film. The success on HBO Max has reportedly made Warner Bros. Move forward with plans for various Mortal Kombat spin-offs set in the format. According to a report in Variety that discusses this potential performance at HBO Max, Mortal Kombat was once again mentioned as a success story of a hybrid release pattern. It's known that even if ticket sales at the box office are diminished, success on HBO Max can't guarantee further sequels and spin-offs. According to the report, Warner Bros. Is developing other characters in the Mortal Kombat universe. The plans are described as focusing on other characters, which indicates spin-off opportunities. This will likely be done to introduce characters who didn't appear in the first movie, or to delve into the backstories of others. The report doesn't describe a direct sequel, which could mean that Warner Bros. Wants to flesh out other characters via the spin-off. Joe Taslim, who played Sub-Zero in the first movie, has said that he has signed on for multiple movies as a character so these plans could include him in some capacity. There are a slew of other characters that didn't appear in the first film, including our fan favorite Johnny Cage and Katana. Johnny Cage will be introduced in the Deacto sequel, if there is one, since his character is so popular. But an official sequel announcement has yet to be made. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting which characters what characters are they going have do a spin-off. There's loads of other characters in the Mortal Kombat universe that you could do some sort of spin-off to, so it's gonna be interesting which characters are gonna transfer in a spin-off here. But anyway, now granted, maybe it could be a spin-off film, a spin-off TV show. That's always a possibility. A la maybe something like Peacemaker or something like that. But anyway, this could possibly work. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who, it's gonna be interesting to see who is gonna pretty much get their spin-off of this for the Mortal Kombat. I'm still hoping we get the sequel because I did quite like the first film. It was so fun. It was entertaining, very violent. So if we go ahead, so I'm definitely down for a sequel, and I'm down for more films or even shows that's set in this universe. So anyway, I don't know, maybe the spin-off could be about Katana. That's always a possibility. But anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on HBO Max pretty much developing, reportedly developing spin-offs of its other Mortal Kombat characters? Who do you think should get their own spin-off? Are you even interested in checking out more films set in the Mortal Kombat universe? Drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simon.